So here is another question on solving linear equations in two variables using substitution method. So there are two equations given. 6x plus 3y is equal to 7xy and 3x plus 9y is equal to 11xy, with x not equal to 0 and y not equal to 0. We have to solve it for x and y using substitution method. So here we have slightly different kind of representation of the two linear equations. So we'll see how we'll solve them. So first we have to write the equations in their present format. 6x plus 3y equal to 7xy. Assign them numbers so that we don't lose track of the equations where we got it from and what. So 3x plus 9y is equal to 11xy, equation number 2. So here the standard format is a1x plus b1y is equal to c. So we need a constant here. So for that, what we'll do, we'll divide xy on both sides. Okay, here also it is 6x plus some x, y and xy. Here also it is x, y and xy. So what we'll do, in order to get a constant on the right hand side, we'll divide xy on both sides. So we have here 6x plus 3y by xy is equal to 7xy by xy. Here also 3x plus 9y by xy is equal to 11xy by xy. So xy got cancelled. So now we have 6x by xy plus 3y by xy is equal to 7, and here we have 3x by xy plus 9y by xy is equal to 11. So we'll cancel here x, here y, x, y. So we have 6 by y plus 3 by x is equal to 7. Here we have 3 by y plus 9 by x is equal to 11. Okay, this is the format in which we get the equations. So we arrange them in a proper format. So we write them as 3 by x plus 6 by y is equal to 7. X first, then y, and here also 9 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 11. Okay, so let's call it equation 3 and this equation 4. Okay, now this is in the format, these two equations are in the format that we have solved previously. So you know what the next series of steps are. So the variable x and y, they're in the denominator. So what we have to do is we have to make some substitutions here so that we convert it into the standard format with the variables in the numerator. So we make the substitutions. 1 by x, 1 by x is equal to u, and 1 by y is equal to v. And when we make these substitutions here, we get 3u plus 6v is equal to 7, and here 9u plus 3v is equal to 11. Okay, So let's call it equation 5, let's call it equation 6. So here from equation 5 we pick one equation. So from equation 5 we have 6v is equal to 7 minus 3u, that implies v is equal to 7 minus 3u by 6. Okay, so what we have done here, we have represented one variable in terms of the other, v in terms of u. So let's call it equation 7. So now we substitute this v here, okay, here in place here. So we have 9u plus 3v. In place of v we'll put this value, 7 minus 3u by 6, so that the entire equation is in terms of u. So we get the value of u is equal to 11. So that implies here 3, 6, 2, so 2 gets multiplied here, so 18u plus 7 minus 3u by 2 is equal to 11. That implies 18u plus 7 minus 3u is equal to 22. Okay, this 2 went to the numerator and the RHS, so we get this. So that implies 15u is equal to, this 7 went to the RHS, became minus, so 22 minus 7 is equal to 15. That implies u is equal to 1. So we get u is equal to 1. So let's call it equation 8. This is 7, so it is 8. Now when we put this equation 8 in equation 7, we get the value of v. So v is equal to 7 minus 3 into 1, u is 1, by 6. So which is equal to 4 by 6, which is equal to, cancelling, so we have u, v is, v is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, v is equal to 2 by 3. This is equation 9. Now we have got the value of u and v, but our original objective is to calculate the value of x and y. So here the original substitutions that we made, so from here we'll get the value of x and y. So x is equal to 1 by u, which is equal to 1 because 1 by 1 is 1, and y is equal to 1 by v, which is equal to 1 by 2 by 3, which is equal to 3 by 2. So y is equal to 3 by 2. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 by 2 is the solution of the given set of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so this is the. So here is another question on solving linear equations in two variables using substitution method. So it is given to solve for x and y with the two equations. They are 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2, and 4 by root x minus 9 by root y is equal to minus 1, with x not equal to 0, y not equal to 0. So first we'll write the equations always in the present format and assign them numbers so that we don't lose track of the equations. 3 by root y is equal to 2, equation 1, 4 by root x minus 9 by root y is equal to minus 1. This is equation So if you see, here also we have root x in the denominator, here we have root x in the denominator, here you have root y in the denominator, here also we have root y in the denominator. So the same variables in the same format, square root of the same variables in the denominator. So here we'll make the substitutions. Let 1 by root x is equal to u and 1 by root y is equal to v. Okay. Now we will make these substitutions in equations 1 and 2. So we will have 2u plus 3v is equal to 2. Let's call it equation 3. And 4u minus 9v is equal to minus 1. Equation 4. Okay. So from this we have got the equations in their standard format, which we have been solving. So that makes it easy. Now our objective is to calculate the values of u and v. So we'll pick one of the equations. Okay, let's say we pick this equation. So from here we have, from equation 3, let me write it here. Okay, from equation 3 we have 2u plus 3v is equal to 2. That implies 2u is equal to 2 minus 3v. That implies u is equal to 2 minus 3v by 2. Okay, we have represented u in terms of v. You could have done the other way around also. You could have written 3v is equal to 2 minus 2u, v is equal to 2 minus 2u by 3. That also it's correct. So whatever, our objective is to represent one variable in terms of the other and then substitute it in the other equation. If you would have got v, if you would have represented v in terms of u, you would have substituted it in place of v. Now we will substitute it in place of u. So 2 minus 3v by 2, let's assign it equation 5. Now we'll substitute this in equation 4. So we will get here in place of this, here in place of u we'll substitute equation 5, this. So we'll have 4 into 2 minus 3v by 2 minus 9v is equal to minus 1. So we have converted the entire equation in terms of v. So 2, 4 is equal to 2. So we have 2 into 2 minus 3v minus 9v is equal to minus 1. That implies 4 minus 6v minus 9v is equal to minus 1. That implies minus 15v is equal to minus 1 minus 4. This 4 went to the other side. Implies v is equal to minus 5 by minus 15, 3, which is equal to 1 by 3. So we have got v is equal to 1 by 3. This is equation 6. Now we will substitute it here to get the value of u. So u is equal to 2 minus 3v. In place of v, we will substitute its value which we calculated. 3 into 1 by 3 by 2. 3 gets cancelled. So 2 minus 1, that is 1 by 2. U is equal to 1 by 2. This is equation 7. So u is equal to 1 by 2, v is equal to 1 by 3. but our objective is to calculate x and y. So we have to go to the original substitutions that we made. 1 by root x is equal to u, 1 by root y is equal to v. That implies 1 by root x is equal to u, which is equal to 1 by 2. That implies root x is equal to 2, implies x is equal to 2 square, which is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. Similarly, 1 by root y is equal to v, which is equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Sorry, it's not 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3. That implies root y is equal to 3. That implies y is equal to 3 square, which is equal to 9. So x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 9. This is the solution of the given set of linear equations in two variables. Okay, it was relatively simple and straightforward, just this substitution part, but everything else was simple as compared to the previous question. So still, it's a good question and we have solved it. The solution is x is equal to 4, y is equal to 9. Okay.